Hey friends, you probably heard us say this Sunday, we journey together to glorify God, making disciples of every generation and serving the world with the gospel of Jesus Christ. It's our mission statement. It's who we are at Parkway Hills, and it drives all that we do. And we talked about that in light of our upcoming budget. And so this Sunday, we are going to vote on our budget for the 2021-22 year. And hopefully you've heard about that. If not, it's okay. We will vote if you're in person live in the room that day, and if you're online, you'll get email instructions on how to take part in that as well. As we launch into a new year, those dollars that we approve, that have been recommended by our Board of Trustees and stewardship team, those dollars go to accomplish that very mission that we have, that God has given us based on His Word as a church. So as a reminder of that, that happens this Sunday, but also that means in the next 2 weeks, our fiscal year that we're currently in will come to a close, and we have 2 Sundays left. And I just want to encourage you to continue giving strongly to that we want to finish this year strong. And I've been so thankful at the generosity of so many of you who have faithfully supported Parkway Hills and resourced God's kingdom in that way throughout this year. And we're turning a little bit behind, but over the next 2 weeks, let's just continue, like I mentioned, to finish strong in that so that we launch into that new year in a good position. And then finally, I want to remind us of this. As you have probably looked outside and seen the trees beginning to bud, maybe even the earliest part of flowers coming up, it is that divine reminder that God gives us every time this year in spring, that He is the creator of new life. And 2 Corinthians 5 reminds us that if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old is done away, and behold, the new has come. And we are going to talk about what it means to be made new in the weeks ahead. In our Easter series, it's actually going to begin before, go right through, and conclude a couple of weeks after Easter, because we're going to see this expanse of what God has done in making us new and what He continues to do in our lives. It has incredible ramifications, whether you are far from God or whether you've been walking with Him every day. So I just encourage you, join us in that each week. And here's the other part of that. For those in your circles of influence who you know may not be involved, may not in a church, don't have a church home, or who may be far from God, would you invite them? Invite them to join us online or in person if they feel comfortable through those weeks as we discover and explore what it means to be made new in Christ. Love you, church. Can't wait to worship with you Sunday. We'll see you then. Raise your voice now. No love